Yep, independence is the vibe. I'm Travis.
And I'm Chris.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video.
And don't forget to catch us on Instagram at Independence is a Vibe because you know that it
Yes,
is.
sir.
So as always, we like to hit y'all with a little interesting topic. And the topic today is, what is the craziest thing that anybody has ever said to you about being disabled? I absolutely chopped that up.
Hey, let's roll with it.
Roll with the punches, huh? But yeah, man, what is the craziest thing that anybody has ever said to you about your disability? You want to lead off? Or?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was when I worked retail. So I was working, right? And this guy walked up to me. And he was like, hey, can I pray for you? I'm like, yeah, sure. So he said a prayer. And he's like, now I want you to put your arm around my neck.
I know you was like, what?
I'm like, so I mean, I did it because I'm thinking he, getting deeper into the prayer or something.
Okay.
So I did. He's like, all right, so I'm going to raise you up. And I want you to put your faith with my faith. And I want you to start walking. I'm like, sir, I'm at work right now. I have faith. I understand what you're trying to do. But right now ain't the time.
So he literally wanted to pick you up.
Yeah.
And then you just start walking.
Yeah.
See, I like how you handled that professional with that answer.
Yeah.
Because you was like, sir, I'm at work. This ain't the time nor the place to...
Yeah.
And I just want to... All I want to say is this. I understand having faith, right? I understand believing in God because we both believe in God, you know what I'm saying? But it's some things you just... I ain't going to say it's some things you just don't do, but beware of where you are and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I had similar situations. Again, I don't know if Walmart is just a magnet for people wanting to pray for those who have disabilities.
Yeah.
But Walmarts are everywhere. There's a lot of people in there. So,
Yeah.
I had a situation where I was in Walmart. Me and my family, we were shopping. And I think I was coming back from the restroom. My family was on another aisle.
Mm-hmm.
And this lady stopped me and she said, sir, is it okay if I pray with you? Because I believe that God can heal you here today. And I was just like, okay. I don't mind prayer. The house I grew up in, I was always taught that prayer changes things. So I prayed a lot growing up. I pray a lot now. So I know prayer have power. I know,
Yes, sir.
So I'm like, sure, I'm fine with that. And the lady prayed for me. And she was like, now I'm gonna take your crutches away. I just want you to just walk around in a little small circle for me. Just right in this little small area right here. Just walk around. And I was like, oh, okay. I can walk without the crutches. It's not a big... This might be my moment. I'm going to put my faith out there too. Right? So I did. And I walked around for all of 3 seconds. And I came back to the lady. And she said, okay, so what are you back? You want these back? And I was like,
right.
Yes, ma'am. And she said, see, you just don't believe enough. You got to believe. Because if you really believed, you would leave these crutches here and you would walk without them. At that point, I was like, man, have a good day. It's all I could do was tell her have a good day. I didn't know what else to say. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this lady she really did it. She was like, if you really had faith and you really believed, you would have left your crutches here. And I was just kind of like, oh man, it's not that I don't believe, but I got to use wisdom too. Like, yeah. I got to be smart about how I do stuff. And sometimes, see, people like that, they really make me upset because I'm like, are you saying that this is the reason why I'm still physically the way I am? It's because I don't believe it.
You don't believe, yeah.
And that's
yeah.
That's cold. For to say you're a person that believes God, that's cold.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can kind of understand, but how you could feel that way, but
yeah,
I don't like
when you're on the outside.
Yeah, on the outside looking. But I mean, I don't like when they try to make it seem like it's make you feel guilty. I mean, you do believe, of course, but sometimes it don't really work out that way. Maybe it's a bigger purpose to why
it's taking so long.
Why why we the way we are.
Right. You know, not everybody is supposed to look like everybody else.
Right.
You know, and so that's, I had to work on really getting control of my emotions and really like just writing people off, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't take no stock in what she's saying. You know you believe God, and God know you believe him, so that's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it really shook me for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I walked back down the aisle, I was mad, like, bro, this lady,
Yeah.
But another reason why I never stop somebody from praying for me, right? And I know you got to be careful because sometimes people have things attached to them that ain't good. If that make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't ever stop somebody for praying for me because I may be helping this person's faith to grow. Maybe that's how God want to use me that day.
Yeah.
Helping somebody's faith to grow. Let them pray for you, and then y'all go y'all separate ways, and they got over their fear of walking up to a random person saying, "Can I pray for you?"
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why I don't mind somebody say, "Can I pray for you? I want to pray with you." Okay, fine, but just be mindful if you're gonna be the person that's gonna pray with somebody. Like, it's been times where we was in the mall and I was trying to get to the bathroom, and the mall be packed sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to the bathroom, and this young lady stopped me and she's like, "Oh, I just feel a move of God. Can I please pray for you? I've been watching y'all just walk around the mall, and I had told myself I'm going to pray for you, and I was kind of scared because I don't really know you, but I mean, God brought us back together because here I am and here you are, and can I really just pray for you?" And I was like, "I don't mind, but
I'm trying to get to the bathroom. I got
as soon as I
something
said
moving
like,
too.
yeah, and I'm like, I don't mind, but as soon as I said like, she just and Father, and she just started praying, and so my wife was like, "Sweetheart, that's great that you want to pray for him. I'm his wife. It's not a big deal, but right now he was trying to go use the bathroom," and she was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and she was like, "God, I just thank you for healing his body. Y'all have a great day," and she ran off, and I'm like, "Oh, thank you." Made it to the bathroom. I was like, "Oh man." See what I'm saying? Yeah, we don't mind. you know,
Yeah.
we don't. It's just
Sometimes it ain't the right time.
right. The time it just be up.
Yeah.
Like, bro, can you please move? Like, bro, just
Right.
that's embarrassing. Like,
Yeah.
somebody's praying for you, then you wet yourself, like,
Or something else.
or something else.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like they like, oh, God must be really moving here. Sweat. That's not sweat. Like, it's not sweat. You held me up.
Yeah.
I'm late for a meeting. You
Right.
know. But I do understand, like, people. I don't ever want to hinder anybody because God may be showing them something that He's not showing me.
Right.
So I just, try to handle people with the best care. I guess I could say.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. Cause I mean, you never know. That prayer might be the thing that caused me not to be disabled no more. I don't know.
Yeah. I've also had times where a random person come to me like, "Can I pray for you?" And they'll say a prayer and they'll speak the things that I was worried about.
See,
So I'm like,
that's that connection.
that's that. Sometimes it's this confirmation. That God is speaking through them. Like, hey, stop worrying. I got you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember a situation like that happened when my daughter was first born. Well, she might have been maybe one at the time, I want to say, and she was going through a little sickness, and it was like I was worried. I was praying. We was doing what the doctor said, went and got the medicine and stuff, and when we was at the pharmacist getting the medicine filled, this man walked up to me, and he said, normally I wouldn't do this. He said, but I'm pretty sure you done had a lot of people pray for you. He said, but I want to pray for you, but it's not even about your legs. And I was like, okay. And he was like, whatever it is that you're worried about right now, just understand that God know why you worried, but you ain't got to be worried. You don't even have to be concerned.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, I said, man, that's my baby girl, and the doctor said she was sick and stuff like that. He was like, oh, she healed. And he was like, so are you. And he was like, I'm gonna just touch your leg real quick. No homo stuff, no weird stuff. Just God, I thank you for healing his legs, you know, and I thank you for healing this baby girl and giving them peace. And he left, and that was it. And I was, you know, I was just like, bro, that's wow. You know, I was thrilled. You know what I'm saying? Because most people, when they see me, the first thing they want to do is pray for my legs and stuff like that. No, I don't mind it.
Yeah.
Because that prayer might do it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, people can have good intentions but do the wrong thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you said, it's just the wrong time. You know, it's the right thing, but it's just the wrong time, wrong place.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes that happens. But yeah, man,
Or maybe don't be so, you know, how you was going to the bathroom, how you know, she was aggressive with it and still just kept going with it after you said,
mm-hmm.
you know, I'm trying to go to the bathroom, you know.
Yeah.
At least, like, okay, I'll wait till you come out and I'll pray for you when you come out. Something like that.
Or even if you know what I'm saying, even if you got to pray, you know, at a distance.
Yeah.
It's still, and I get, like, well, my faith has to grow by me touching you and not being scared. And
yeah.
There's been people I've seen on, like, social media. I didn't know who they were, but I read about their situation, and I prayed. I prayed for them every day. I don't know them people. I'm not touching them.
Yeah.
But God can go to places I can't.
Mm-hmm.
So I just pray and let God do what he do. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I remember when I was a teenager, this youth pastor said that there was a pastor that this pastor believed God so much that if he was to see me, right, he said the pastor would ask me to come up so he could pray for me, and he would grab my hands and he would start praying, and then he would hold my hands and take off running to make me run with him.
Okay.
And he said the pastor probably would keep running and just be like, Chris, just keep running, just you good, I got you, just keep running, until you just keep running, and all of a sudden your legs are working. And I was like, that's interesting. I'm just picturing it like this dude is dragging me around the building. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know if I want to experience that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was like 13. Stuff like that used to weird me out. Like I was like, I don't know.
I can see how it can kind of
right
make you be like, I don't know.
You just gonna drag me around? I don't think God gonna drag me, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is what it is.
Sometimes you gotta use your discernment, man.
Yeah.
That's all.
Absolutely.
But yeah, y'all drop some comments. Let us know what you think.
And y'all let us know. Maybe we had some people that said some kind of off the wall things to y'all about being disabled and stuff like that. Or maybe the shoe on the other foot. Maybe you said something to somebody who was disabled. Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Trust me, there's no shade, no negativity over here.
Right.
You know, independence is a vibe. We all on that positive tip, so it's all good.
Yes, sir.
This is an inclusive community. We all positive, so.
Yes, sir.
You know, don't worry about no backlash, no shade, none of that.
And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video.
And don't forget to catch us on Instagram at Independence is a Vibe, because you know that it is.
Yes, sir.
And we'll be back next week with another video.
Stay tuned.
And we out.
Peace.